Okay, we are in charge mode. Charging the little, what is it, 12-volt battery? How long has this battery been sitting?
Since 2003.
2003. Okay, got the engine in the run. Run. Okay, and we're not getting anything out of it. I'll tell you that. I don't know if it bypassed the switch for the. Whoa! That's right. Let's get this back up. It had the parking brake switch. That's supposed to stop it from starting as well. Not starting it with the brake on.
It has a kill switch. Okay.
Yeah, the kill switch. No, that switch is safety. The kill's up here, and this guy's not giving nothing. Looks like we're gonna.
Well, we checked it before and it only said 7.3 volts, so.
No, that's still enough to make it click.
Yeah.
It should click, at least. See here, you know what this guy is, right?
Relay.
Yeah, the starter relay. That's not doing a damn thing either. Okay? The next thing we gotta do is pop it up in the air. And let's see if we got any power going to the starter itself. We got the starter. We got power going to the starter. Okay? I guess nobody knew. I guess nobody knew that this starts with a safety system. They really don't know that this thing has a safety system. The safety interlock between the brake over here. You have to put that on the safety. You have to have ignition switch on, and you have to have the key on. All part of the circuit. I guess nobody there with college degrees could figure that out. Let's put this thing in start, see if it happens. And that start, the battery might be so bad that it won't work. I wonder if the engine's seized.
Yeah, there's something else we should probably check.
I'm not getting no movement. Okay, the next thing we'll take off this cover right here, where there should be, there was an option for a pull start, which should give us access here to turn over the engine. We'll let the battery charge while we're doing that. Taking the cover off, this is where usually the pull start is, but on this one it wasn't optioned for the pull start, so there's just a plain cover on there. I guess if you have the parts on the inside already mounted, you could probably just put a pull start on it. But I want to see what's wrong, because the starter goes up against it and starts to hum, but I don't know if the motor's seized or what, so I'm going to take the cover off and find out. $2 Ollie's dead blow hammer. Ain't this nice? I love Ollie's. Look at that. Yay! Oh my God!
That's where the critters went. That would explain why nothing was running.
What the hell is that?
I've never seen that before. That's new to me. Right in the
Oh, wait a minute! I
gearbox?
gotta run. Go get the hand sanitizer. I gotta run. Make sure you don't get cut on this. All right, so it looks like Fluffy the Mouse has been working his little magic here, and out it comes. Woo! Whoa, look nuts! Maybe it was a squirrel.
Possible.
Ever heard of rats? I guess mice like nuts.
Well, they live out in Weekstown, so there's a good possibility that you could add rats out in there. When you get deeper into the Jersey woods, you get bigger
wonder
critters.
why we couldn't push this thing.
Yeah.
First they had the parking brake on, which they didn't tell anybody, because they didn't even know that it existed.
Nope.
And now you see this. Welcome to the world of college education. Good news!
His degree's brand new.
I've got your degree. Look, you see the belt drive? Got a belt?
Yeah.
And the final drive, they say, I haven't taken it apart, but they say a final drive is a what do you call it, chain. Alright, so this is what the cover looks like on the inside. That's all rusty. That's going to have to get cleaned out. There's a long bolt. I guess the long bolt holds, is part of holding this case. This is the longest bolts here. The 3 other bolts are short, but the longest one goes in there. This system is, it's basically a dry box. Dry box with a, I don't want to actually put my hand in there too much.
Now, why would this be a dry box as opposed to others? Because the gearboxes that I deal with mopeds, they have fluid in them.
Yeah, well, they have also a chain drive, a chain primary and a chain secondary drive.
True.
And there's even more fluffies in here. And this here, the front part is variable. It's like a variable pulley. That's what gives you the speeds on it. There's a clutch somewhere. I think it's behind this one. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, they can comment. Right now, I haven't taken it apart. I don't think I'll be needing to take it apart because they just want to get it to run and go. And there's no basic thing. The oil you spoke of is underneath here. The oil box is in here because this that's in here has gears and there's oil in there. So there's somewhere under here there's a plug to remove to get the oil out if you want to do the maintenance on it.
Okay.
So this side is dry over here, and this side behind this one here, that's got the oil in it.
Okay. That makes sense.
So when you ask the question why there's no oil here, it's because this is a friction style drive within a variable pulley, just like the Nissan VVTs, or not VVT, variable transmissions basically, which we all know are junk. But this, what's the weight of the rider? The weight of this rider might be 180 tops. It's made for maybe a heavy kid, 180 pounds. 99% of the time, it's going to be a kid maybe 65, 70 pounds. So sure, this belt drive would be fine. Plus, it's a cog version. It's got cogs, and it varies on the pulley. Wow, that's pretty cool.
The mouse nest costs extra.
Well, the mouse nest is free. What are you talking about? So, fire up to the vacuum so we can get this out of the way. Whoa, you hear that?
That might have been the resident.
Oh, if that was the resident, it was gold. So we don't have to worry about it starting. See, we're still in this. Look. Look at that.
It wants to move.
You see the belt move?
Yeah.
The belt's moving. I'm starting to think that maybe the engine's seized.
I hope not.
Well, we'll unseize it. That's not a big deal. And you can always do a top end rebuild.
That's true.
Yeah, there's no stopping me. We don't give up. All right. See the airbox? What do they see in the airbox?
Critters.
I see critters. I see dirt. I see. They look like acorns. So we got to clean that all out. That'll be all cleaned out. I guess this was for the tank connection. That's broken now, so we'll have to fix that. But we're getting there. We're getting to the place we need to go. This is inside where the alternator goes in the cover. Now we're wondering, after we clean this all out, is this what's holding the motor back? Is this so many acorns has clogged the alternator side, the flywheel side, that it won't move? Either way, we're going to take the cover off and clean it, but we want to see if it does move after we do this. That's insane. Look how many freaking acorns are in there. What do you think of that, Jeff?
This is what happens when you let stuff sit.
Damn right. Even after cleaning the box out with the all the nuts and wonderful stuff that was in there, we still have no movement. So we're gonna probably have to take this cover off and see if the engine is seized. They'll probably end up taking out of these motorcycles, four-wheelers. Their covers are aluminum, and the bolts are usually steel. They like the C's. I like to have one of these, an impact driver for them. And set it up, hammer it. Sometimes pretty tough to get it out. We'll get to that. The cases are aluminum. This is why when you put these back together again, you put some anti-seize on them and it'll come off easier next time. There you go, there's one. Alright, we're filling the cylinder with liquid wrench because we took it all apart and all this was covered in acorns. All this was completely filled to the top, packed. Now we're gonna try and get the engine to move. It barely turns, as you can see. It barely turns, so we'll see if we can get the starter to go over. I'm trying to get this out. Man.
I anticipate when it does move, or if it does move, that a lot of whatever's inside is going to come flying out.
The oil's going to pop out. That's about it.
Oh no, I meant where the gearbox is open, because there's still critter stuff in it.
Yeah, maybe. Trying to get this thing out of here.
Is there,
everything's a pain on this thing to get out.
You guys check out the FA50 that I did up for my nephew. You can see my pain right here because that's a Suzuki as well.
Look, it still has. Look at all that crap it still has on it.
Just a lot of extra stuff.
Look at that. But all the covers are off. Let's see. Not getting any action. That's because I forgot to put the safety brake back on.
Yeah, you gotta put that safety brake back on.
Yeah, it makes the circuit. That's what makes the circuit. There must have been a little handle here that's missing because there's a hole for something, but it's gone.
Ooh, a little bit of movement.
See? I'm going to have to move it by hand. I'm going to have to move it by hand and crank it over. This is mouse crap. Mouse piss, mouse poop, everything. So it says goes without saying, you're going to have to wash your hands after this. Not a big deal. It's not going to kill you.
You turn the page, you wash your hands. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to give you COVID. You turn the page, and you wash your hands.
It's not a big deal. That's why God created soap. There used to be a time where men were men and actually used their hands and had a goddamn, system that could take diseases. Because they were always getting themselves in all kinds of trouble. That's how you build an immune system. By actually doing things. You wash your hands, and ta-da! It's all clean again.
You turn the page.
Turn the page. What turn the page? What are you, that hooker? Yeah, I'm turn the page hooker.
Rocco.
Alright, there you go. Let's see what happens. Give that a shot.
Let's see what it goes. What's going down?
People are thinking the starter's bad.
Ooh.
Almost. Almost. You gotta understand, I'm working with a dead battery. I'm working with a really dead battery. Battery probably doesn't have much life left in it. It needs to be replaced. I can't remember what year. You say it's gotta be at least 4 or 5 years old, the battery.
Well, it said 2003 was the last time it was ran, so I'm guessing that's a 2003 battery.
Wow, wow.
Maybe.
Yeah, look at that. You saw that, right?
Maybe they replaced the battery afterwards and nothing happened. So I can give a brief idea why nothing was happening.
I guarantee you, I put a car battery on here. It'll spin it over. There's not enough amps going out of that battery.
Yeah. Put a jumper box on it.
This is a jumper box. 50 amp jumper box.
Oh no, I meant the portable battery.
No,
yeah.
this is 50 amps. This is 50 constant amps.
Do the same thing.
Even the jumper box is not that strong.
Yeah.
If the battery acts as a sponge. You understand? If you have a battery that's dead, it acts as a sponge and it soaks up all the amperage. That's why a battery can do that. It also acts as a sponge when you're trying to check it for AC rectifying voltage. It acts as a sponge. Look at that. The needle goes all the way past 50 on amps because this guy has not been running so long.
You got movement now.
Oh yeah, definitely got movement.
You're gonna soak that baby.
We're gonna have more movement sooner
That baby
or later.
needs some lubricant.
This is one of the reasons why I hate working in the cold. I pinched off the line so the oil wouldn't come off or come out. And you see, as the hose just broke. That's what we'll end up replacing that hose. There's just no other way.
To the oil injection pump.
Yeah, this is the oil injection pump. Right off of here. It injects the oil right in front of the throttle blades to feed the oil into the cylinder, because this is a two-stroke. Now, if this pump failed, okay, you could have a failure of the cylinder. So if you wanted to go completely anal about it and just add oil to the fuel itself, that wouldn't hurt this at all, and you'd have the advantage of always having oil in the system. So if this thing ever failed, you wouldn't have a failure of the engine. That's why people do that. They put the oil directly in the engine, in the tank, and then you can do it that way. Because sometimes this guy says bye-bye, and it's all over. You don't pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention. They think, oh, it's not smoking out the tail end. It must be okay. It's because there's no oil in it. I'd rather have a smoky end coming out, all the exhaust coming out smoky, than pure fuel going in there and then burning my pistons out, burning my cylinder out, scoring it all up. You know, that happened to your the chainsaw you destroyed?
And the original head to the Tomos, when they advanced the size of the top end and didn't compensate for the for the change in oil consumption.
Yeah.
And it blew up on me.
Yep, blew up on me. That's how it goes. All because somebody thinks they're doing the right thing. I mean, injection pump works 99% of the time, works just fine. Woo, these are tough. These are on there. These are on there. And of course they're muddy, because nobody cleans these guys after they use them, right?
Never.
I may have to switch to air tools because the Ryobi doesn't have no balls. Yep, I'll switch to my little gun. Okay, so these are all T5s. I had to switch over to my smaller Earthquake Harbor Freight. That'll take it out a lot easier.
It's like butter.
Don't fight with this thing. The hell with that damn Ryobi crap. You gotta watch the length of these guys. Make sure, because I just pulled one out that was a little longer than the rest. So you gotta keep an eye on which goes where. I just got one that's a little longer than the rest of them. Of course, it's got another cover right here. If I get the wrench for that, I have to get a wrench to get that one. And of course, these guys are covered in all the bolts after taking the skid plate off.
So many bolts.
Skid plate, skid pad, potato, patata, don't matter. We're now removing the world of mouse.
Take your picture.
Hello, mouse. Anybody in there?
I'll take your picture.
I don't know if it's gonna come off, dude.
Find out.
Oh, I'm just holding it back.
So many stuck things.
Do I have another one?
Ooh, a magical bolt. It's sticking in the back.
I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Extra gook. I'm guessing there's more of a living arrangement inside.
Oh man, that must be a lot of mouse pee back there.
Lots.
Mouse pee. I think there's a dowel pin back there that's holding me back, but I'm gonna beat him. Yay, I win! But yeah, you're right. I think we're gonna have a problem with this damn. That's what. Get out of here, you. Yay! Man, this thing's fighting me. It's the bar here, and this one bolt that won't go bolts out of the bar that holds the foot pegs together, and I can actually take this long ass bolt out. And now maybe, just maybe, I can take the cover off.
Oh, it's gonna fight you. You got.
Still fighting me.
You got the exhaust in the way too.
Slightly.
Yay! More critters.
Oh my god, look at that.
More critter stuff and.
Now you see how this drives this? See the variable pulley on this side? You understand that?
And all that rusted aluminum,
Right.
as the Brits say.
That's all P.
Yeah.
That's all P.
PP.
Now you see this here? See this here? Look at this right here.
Uh-huh.
This is driven off of here. That's what drives your oil pump.
For the two-stroke.
Yeah, for the two-stroke to feed the, you gotta have oil in the mix. So belt off to see if we can loosen up the engine a little more. Look at that. Look at that garbage. Think that might be slowing it down? Holy crap.
This is all kinds of yucky.
I'm telling you, man. We should be wearing like hazmat suits right now.
Oh yeah.
Holy
This is like we're unleashing another, thing that we're not allowed to talk about online. Ooh.
Holy crap! Look at that! Gotta move a little faster!
It's pumpy.
Oh, we have pay dirt! We have pay dirt! Wow, I think we got spark.
Yeah.
Go get the spark one, see if we got fire. Should be on the floor over there. Pretty damn good. I guess Lily will be riding this pretty soon. Here, come back. Alright. Let's look for fire. Fire. I am the god of hellfire. Right? I don't want to get, bitten.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, there it is.
Ah, the spark, so we should have a running engine.
Cool.